Morning, it's the 29th of Feb. I thought I would vlog because the 29th of Feb only comes around once every 4 years, so I thought I would document the day. Not really doing anything too exciting. I'm going into town, need to buy some bleach spray, some cotton wool and some Batiste. That is my shopping list. Tonight, or this afternoon, evening, I'm going for a meal with some of my friends, so I might not take the camera because I don't want to break it, but I might take some clips on my phone. But yeah, come along, join me. I just need to clean my teeth, put some socks on, and then we're gonna go out. Oh, exciting times. Not really. Savers, and you know how I'm not stocking up on things. Well, I've just bought 14s of Batiste and 2 bottles of bleach spray, but it is the Batiste that I really like, and there's lots of people about, so yeah, I'm gonna go and maybe go back to Primark. Oh, cotton wool. So I forgot I was vlogging. Now in Matalan, just having a far corner where I'm on my own, if I'm honest. Not bought anything else. I'm just going to try a bikini on. And what's that? Or maybe is it inside out? Desert Pom Pom belly basket. Oh, maybe it is the right way out. Oh. I don't know. Anyway, we'll see what we've got in that one. Good evening. It's now about 5:45 and I am going out, and I was going out at 6, but now I don't know what's going on. No, I do know. The restaurant phoned me earlier to confirm our booking, even though I have 2 emails from them confirming my booking. Confirming 6 people at 8:30, and I was like, no, it's 5 people at 8. My iPad says 8:30. I was like, well, my email says 8. Well, 8:30 is alright, isn't it? And it's like, well, I guess it's gonna have to be, isn't it, if that's what you've got me down for. It's just I've got, and it's not like I've just booked this restaurant. It's been booked since the 6th of February and it's the 29th today. And I'm a bit annoyed because I'd rather them ring up and say we need to move your booking back half an hour because we're extremely busy, And another thing that annoyed me, and I've just thought of this now, is when I said, and I was like, yeah, it'll be fine, I'll just have to let everyone know and make sure it's alright, but if you don't hear back from me, it's fine. I did say that I kind of like, if it's going to be 8:30, then I want to be sat down at 8:30. I don't want it to be creeping up to 9 o'clock, because when we went for that Italian the other week, the table was booked for 8 and it was 20 to 9 before we sat down. And she was like, yeah, definitely, because we have a strict 90-minute table policy, so we have to have the tables back in the 90 minutes. And I thought, well, now I'm thinking, it's like, if you've got a strict 90-minute table policy, why does my booking need to be moved half an hour? And I guess maybe they've squeezed somebody else in, but I feel like they should have phoned me and asked me first if I would mind moving it back half an hour, rather than making out that I booked it at a different time. I don't know, it's just really annoyed me. This is like the same company where we went for tapas and they tried to squeeze us, 6 of us on a table for 4. Different restaurant. And I'm almost like, I don't want to go. And I've had my nails done. Probably should show you that they're like, it's like a really dark green, because I'm wearing this dress. I'm a stress head, I know I am. I don't know. What I could do is I could find a bag and pack my bag, because then if they suddenly say, right, we're on our way, I can just throw. And what I might do is put my tights on. Put my tights and my bra on. Right, I'm gonna come pack my bag. I really kind of don't want to go now. I know I'll have a good time, but I'm like, ugh. And the weather has turned. It's been pretty much dry all day. It's peeing it down. It sounds really, really windy. Okay, stop being a stress head. Get sorted. So I thought I'd just do a quick check-in. It's now 6:05. I've had confirmation that my friend's picking me up. I don't know what time, but I'm sure she said earlier she was leaving her house 7ish. So I've got an hour to get ready. I don't have to be like, ugh. It's just, I don't know what it is about me and my brain, but I need like everything set in stone. I might give you a little spoiler, but I have booked a trip a weekend away. I might have already told you this in a vlog. I'm going to do a proper trip announcement and talk you through everything that I've booked. Just need some light. I mean, I've bought a ring light, but I just need to sit down and do it. And I've been overly planning it. I've literally got every minute of my day planned out, and I've got different scenarios planned, because if I get there, if my train is on time and I do this and do that and do that, I can do this. But if I miss that, I'll do this. And then that'll take this amount of time, and then I can do that. But then if that runs over, I'll miss that, so I'll do this instead. And I'm just overthinking it. And it's not, this literally, this me to please. So I don't have to do everything that I'm planning, and I learnt this from Gran Canaria, where I had things planned out, but then things didn't open until 10 o'clock. So I've got a list of opening times of things that I'm doing, and I know once I'm there, I will just get on with it and just do what I feel like and what I want. And it's a solo trip, so I don't have to please anybody. I don't have to wait for anybody. I'm not planning on meeting up with anybody. I've got one thing booked for an evening, but that's not until 7:30 at night. And I've got open train ticket, so it is a UK trip. Spoiler. So as long as I come home on Sunday, it doesn't matter what time I come home. I think my only sort of caveat to that is that I will need some shopping for at home, but what I am thinking is that I can probably get some bread and some milk while I'm away, and worst comes to it, I just order a takeaway for that night and go shopping on the Monday after work. But trains run quite late, buses don't, but I can get a taxi from the station, get a lift from the station. These just me to please, and I have, to the nth degree, I am like And I'm also overthinking because I've spoke to the hotel and I can't check in till 3, but I can drop my bag off. But what they've said is that I might be able to check in early, but not till after 11. But my train gets in at 10, so it'll be about 10:30 maybe, or just before when I get to the hotel. So I'm like, because if I check in before 11, I'd have to pay for another night. I'd have to pay for the night before. But then I don't need my room and I don't need to unpack. I have got nothing to do, so, and then my other option was to use a storage locker at the station, but this is just like my brain going so what I have planned, this will be in the planning video as well, so apologies, but I think I'm gonna get off the train. The train's getting in at 10, but I know that there'll be delays and it'll probably be 10:15 before I get out of the station. I'm gonna go to the hotel, and again I haven't decided whether I'm gonna walk or I'm gonna get a taxi. I'm getting a taxi or getting a public bus. Then I'm gonna leave my bag at the hotel, whether that's in a room or in a storage locker. It'll be in a storage locker, go and have my day, go back to the hotel. And another thing I was thinking was sort of, because I can check in after 3 officially, it's like, then maybe I start what I'm doing at 3 and go back to the hotel, but what does it matter if I don't go back to the hotel till 5 and check in properly then? It's not like I'm doing 2 AM, so like this is where I need to get my head straight before I film that video, and I bet I end up cutting all this out. Right, so it's 6:10. I'm starving as well. We had a bacon sandwich this morning and I've not had anything else apart from a couple of coffees. So the hunger and the anxiety is like so I've packed my little bag, and this is one I used for my Christmas dinner. It's still got a bit of crack on it, and I can't undo it. I have to find some scissors. All that's in it is an umbrella. I need to find my house keys, the pen, and my bank card because I didn't get any cash out. So I might have to be nice to my mum and see if she has any cash that I can borrow. Although I don't need cash now because I'm getting a lift. And either I'll get a lift back or we'll get I'll see if someone else will pay for my taxi and I can just transfer them the money. Brain. Right. Let's go and put some makeup on. Okay, so final check-in before I go out. Feeling a lot calmer, happier, more ready to go out. Apart from that, weather isn't minging. It is howling, it is throwing it down. Yeah, I don't want to leave my house. I also bought myself a new pillow. No, I don't know if I've mentioned this on vlogs. I probably have because I mention everything, but I have been struggling with pillows for about 2 years, and every time I buy a pillow it's just not right. I spent an absolute fortune on what I thought was a Dunley pillow, which it was about £40, and honestly it's the most uncomfortable thing in the world. And then I spent another I spent at least £20 on some pillows from Matalan and Primark. Then I must have spent another 20-25 quid on a shaped neck pillow, and what I should have done all along was just spend 60 quid on a Dunley pillow, latex pillow, which is what I've used pretty much all my life. And I remember having to save up for one when I was about 16, and it was about £40 then. Last night I couldn't get to sleep, couldn't get comfortable at all. Looked on Amazon and they were all about £55 to £70, these pillows. And honestly, back in the day, you used to look in the Argos catalogue and there used to be 3 options: a Dunley pillow, a Dunley pillow latex pillow, and a Dunley pillow 2-pack. That was all the options. Now there must be about 15 different options that I just saw without really doing too much scrolling about. So the one I went for is designed for side sleepers, which I fall asleep on my side and usually wake up on my back, but I'm going with it. It was £50 odd, close to 60 in fact, I can check, but I actually ordered it at just before 2 o'clock this morning, and it came about 4ish. I know the last check-in was the last check-in, but I just want to say I'm not taking my camera because my bag is too small. It does fit in, but I feel like if I need to route for anything it'll just fly out. So I'll take pictures on my phone, probably put them on Instagram, or not because it'll be really bad quality, but what can you do? Can you hear that rain? I am going to put my raincoat on. It's teal, it will clash with my frock, but it's got a hood and it's waterproof. Good evening, I am now back from the meal. It's 20 past midnight and my stress was for nothing. The meal was good. Splitting the bill was a bit weird because people had different values of things, and some had dessert, some didn't share the garlic bread, but we sort of got there somewhere in the end. I do feel like one person paid far too much, but I guess that's by the by. I'm sure it'll leave it out somewhere else down the line. Oh, I'm excited to try my new pillow. Oh, let's hope it's worth that. Lots of money. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. I think there was talk of Manchester, but I don't care as long as I get to buy some cotton wool. I don't really care if we go into town or not. I did film some clips on my phone, so hopefully I will remember. I wonder if I can upload those to Dropbox. I've not got much space in my Dropbox. I'll set them to they're all only a few seconds long. So, oh, I did a video on my calamari. That's upsetting. Or maybe I did. Maybe I videoed it when I did the garlic bread pizza. Right, I need to go find some makeup wipes since I haven't got any cotton wool. I had tons of cotton wool at one point. Have I actually used? Oh, I think I know where there is some. Right, I'm going to go